you on the Escape Zombieland that you completed this week? Haley has 48 inches of ribbon. How many feet of ribbon does she have? Well, first things first. We're comparing inches over feet. Looking at our chart, we see that 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we write it down, 12 inches in the numerator over 1 foot. Okay, well, what if we have 48 inches? How many feet? That's what we're trying to find out. Well, how do we go from 12 into 48? What is that factor that we're looking for? Well, it's 4. 12 times 4 is 48, and 1 times 4 is 4. So 4 feet is our final answer. Problem number 2. Know about 2.5 kilograms of colored tile chips for our project. What is the mass of the tile chips in grams? Well, we're comparing kilograms and grams, so we're going to set it up as a proportion. Kilograms in the numerator, what information is given? 2.5 kilograms. How many grams? Well, we have to look in our chart, and under mass, you can see that 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So let's write it down. 1 kilogram in the numerator equals 1,000 grams in the denominator. Well, 1 times 2.5 is 2.5, so that's our factor. 1,000 times 2.5 will give us 2,500. You can always do it on the side. Do 1,000 times 25. You can leave the decimal out and then put it back at the end. So 5 times 0 is 0. Basically, we have 3 zeros. 5 times 1 is 5. 2 times 0 is 0, and then 2 times 1 is 2. Then you put the decimal back 1 space to the left. You're going to move that decimal, and our answer, 2,500, as you can see. And we're talking about grams, and that's our final answer. Problem 3. An oak tree is planted when it is 250 centimeters tall. What is the height in meters? So we are comparing centimeters and meters. We'll have to look in our chart, and we find that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. It's under length. So we write it down, 100 centimeters in the numerator over 1 meter. Then what information is given is 250 centimeters. How many meters? Okay, well, if we cannot think of the factor that we can go from 100 to 250, we can just divide. 100 times 2 equals 200. Subtracted from 250 will give you 50. Then you can add a decimal so that you can continue dividing and add a 0. Bring it down. So 100 times 5 will give you 500. Remainder 0. So 2.5 is our factor. So 100 times 2.5 will give us 250. Then 1 times, same factor, 2.5 will give us 2.5 meters. And that's our final answer, 2.5 meters. Problem number 4. Jenny needs 3 gallons of iced tea for her wedding. The restaurant only delivers tea measured in cups. How many cups of iced tea will Jenny need? Well, if we look in our chart, under capacity, we can see that 1 gallon equals 4 quarts and 1 quart equals 4 cups. So that's what we're going to use. Okay, well, if 1 gallon is 4 quarts and 1 quart is 4 cups, that means that 1 gallon in cups, we can just multiply 4 quarts times 4 cups. 4 times 4 is 16. So 1 gallon will equals 16 cups. Okay, well, now we're going to write it as a proportion. Gallons over cups. We said that 1 gallon equals 16 cups. We write it in the denominator. And we're trying to find out how many cups in 3 gallons. So we're going to write 3 in the numerator. And the missing number will be the denominator. Well, what's that factor? 1 times 3 is 3, and 16 times 3 equals, you can always do it on the side, 16 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. 8, carry 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 48 cups. So in 3 gallons, there are 48 cups. That's our final answer. Problem number 5. 3 brothers weighed themselves yesterday. Austin weighs 90 pounds. Eric weighs 110 pounds. Greg weighs 85 pounds. How much do the brothers weigh all together in ounces? Well, we're comparing pounds over ounces. And the first thing I want to do is I want to add all the 3 weights of the brothers. So 90 plus 110 plus 85 will give you 285 pounds. Looking at our chart, 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So 1 pound in the numerator on the top equals 16 ounces in the denominator at the bottom. We're gonna write our number 285 pounds. That's the total weight. And we wanna find out what is that weight in ounces. Well, what's our factor? 285 times 1 is 285. So 16 times 285 will give us our final answer, which is what we're looking for. We can always do it on the side. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 8 is 48, plus 3 is 51. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5, 17. 1 times 5 is 5, add a 0. 1 times 8 is 8, and 1 times 2 is 2. Add those numbers, and you will get 4,560 ounces will equal 285 pounds total. Here's my congrats message. You escaped the zombie island. Yay!